Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to join me for today's video. So I wanted to do the clean girl aesthetic makeup. I think this is just kind of like the new name for the no makeup or the supernatural makeup, but it's the clean girl aesthetic. So I want to be trying that today. I grabbed some products that I really like, products that I don't use that often. So if you'd like to see the makeup look I create, products I use, all that kind of stuff, then please keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to be using some newer products too that I've never tried. So they might not be newer, but they're new to me. So I'm going to start with my eyes first. I'm going to be trying the Arthur, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Arthur Beauty. I have two different quads. I have the Rose Quartz Crystal Quad, then I also have the Citrine Crystal Quad. These are like a clean makeup brand from Sephora or Ulta. Anyway, I believe it's Sephora. Anyway, I got these from BoxyCharm during one of their shopping things, but their packaging is like recyclable. Anyway, so this is the Citrine. Doesn't have a mirror. This is what that quad looks like, so really pretty. And then the Rose, I don't know which one I'm going to use, so I just grabbed both. And then this is the Rose Quartz one. But they actually are infused with like real gemstones, stuff like that. And then this is the Rose Quartz Quad. So really, really pretty. I don't know, we might mix both. So let me go ahead and I'm going to be bad and I'm going to use some concealer on my eyelids for primer. Just because, I'm just doing a little bit. And then I'm going to grab a clean poof. I know, say it with me. Wash makeup brushes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All the time. I need to wash makeup brushes all the time. Sorry if you can see that. There we go. Whatever. Okay, so this is just one of the poofs from Amazon. They're decent. I do like them. I got a zit in my brow. Oof, those hurt so bad. You gotta love it. Okay, so just got a tiny bit of concealer blended out onto my lid. If you don't use a ton of concealer, it makes a great eyeshadow primer. Okay, so this is the Citrine again. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one first. And I'm going to go in with this shade. This palette, this quad only has one matte and the rest are shimmers. I'm just going to go ahead and pick some up. About you, but I am so ready for spring. Wow, that is pigmented. I'll be honest, I was not expecting super pigmented, because usually when it's like clean makeup, you know what I mean? Usually it's like a wash of color, but that's definitely very, very pigmented, so very, very nice. Nice shade too. Of course, I forgot a mirror. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is kind of the way I roll, unfortunately. Okay, obviously I already did my brows. Brows take me a while, especially where my brows are so uneven. But alright, so blended very, very nicely. It's a very, very nice shade. I dig it. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the Rose Quartz palette right here. This one also only has one matte. But I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to try to do a little bit of a better blend with this, so just that way everything's just very, very blended out. Almost going directly underneath my brow. A little bit into this inner corner, so that way it gives it a little bit of a natural contour. But so far, I'm very impressed with these little quads. We haven't tried the shimmers yet, but I'm just gonna assume that they're just gonna be just as good. I'm not gonna go crazy or ham with the eye look, just because that's the whole entire point of the clean girl aesthetic, is that it's, you know, looks kind of more natural. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, the shimmer. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm impressed. These are super expensive. I got these for like $4 a piece. You do not have to be a member of BoxyCharm to shop their little store. I think it used to be called like the Drop Shop or something. You do not have to be a member. You do not have to be like purchasing their monthly boxes or anything to shop on there. Well, you didn't used to. I don't know. I haven't gone on there because I'm technically on a no-buy. I haven't gone on there ever since they kind of merged with Ipsy. So that might have changed, but I'm hoping it didn't, because you can get some killer deals. Like, I've gotten to try Violet Voss because of that. So I'm hoping that they didn't change that. Okay, so the shimmer's really, really pretty. Once again, I'm just trying to do kind of like a wash, so that way it's not super, super metallic or anything. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the same color that I used as my main like crease color. I'm going to go in with a flat brush. I'm going to try to use that as my outer corner color. So this should affect the opacity level and make it look darker. So picked up beautifully on the brush. I'm just gently going to pat this on the outer corner area. Oh yeah, that definitely affected the opacity level. So that's one of the things I love about eyeshadow, is that this is technically 3 different colors, but it can look like more just because of the type of brush you use. So very, very pretty. Are you all ready for spring? I am. We've been, well, you know, I feel like most of the country, like a week or 2, week and a half ago, well, most of the country got dumped on, right? We had that major winter storm moving across most of the country. We got like 15 inches of snow. It was ridiculous. But I'm ready for spring. It's still been very, very cold here, but we do need the snow, because every year we're in a drought. So I'm gonna go back in with that same shimmer shade just a tiny bit, so that way I can just do a nice blend between that matte color, so that way it just is a little bit more blended. Okay, I've really, really been liking the Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and use this today. I did do some concealing already, so hopefully this will be, I'm just going to start out with about that much. Hopefully I'll just be able to use this on my whole entire face. I'm trying to do better about not using too much foundation, but we'll see. This color's too light now. I've been using, well, you saw that face, the tanning drops. Love them. And, you know, they're so natural that at first I couldn't tell if they were actually doing anything, but you can definitely tell that they are, because this foundation was the right shade when I reviewed it, but it's definitely a little too light now, which is fine. We'll get it to work. Not a big deal. With it being a lighter coverage, it should adjust. But okay, and that's all the foundation I'm going to go in with. So that way it looks really skin-like. Doing the concealing beforehand definitely helped coverage level. So, okay. That looks nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. Very, very nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with some concealer. I'm just going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Incognito again. Really like the concealer. It's a nice medium coverage. It does look very skin-like. It's not too heavy, and I do like it. So I'm just going to go ahead, and we're not going to go in with a ton. Let that sit there for just a moment. I'm not going to do too much. Okay, so a little bit of coverage on the under eye. Sorry, I have an itch. Hate that. When you have an itch and you can't really scratch it, you're gonna like end up removing product. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. Once again, just trying to go with more of a natural skin-like type of finish. This is a really good powder. I do have the pink one that I need to try still. So, okay, I'm gonna go in with my little Cinnamon Toast Crunch brush to set my under eyes. I really do love these brushes, they're so cute. Okay, so just a little bit of powder. I'm not gonna go ham or anything. Just doing a light setting. Very nice. And I'm just gonna go ahead and, yeah, I need to wash my brushes. And I'm just gonna go in with a larger brush to set the face. But yeah, if you haven't tried this powder, there's a tiny bit of a luminosity, but it's not anything out of control. It doesn't make you look glittery or anything. It just gives you, it just isn't flat and matte. You know what I mean? So, okay, so I think we're very nicely set. I didn't want to go in with too much powder, just that way we're still keeping the nice skin texture. I need to make sure everything's set because I'm going to be going in with powder products, but skin looks nice. I forgot to get a bronzer, so I need to hurry up and go grab a bronzer. I'll be right back. Alright, so I just went ahead and grabbed the Benefit Hoola. This isn't my favorite bronzer, but hopefully with the hopefully with having a slightly deeper complexion, hopefully I'll like it a little bit better. But I'm going to try to keep it a little bit higher. I do like that effect if it's a little bit higher. Just because it lifts the face. So. Does Hoola have a scent? I think it might have a scent. I don't remember. I don't use this very often. Just because it's a little orange on me. I know that they have Hoola Light, but I'm not going to spend Hoola money, you know what I mean? Yeah, it does have a scent. It smells good. Just going to do a little bit across the nose. I even think that is a little too light, honestly, but it will work. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a blush, and I don't believe I've tried this one. It is the L'Oreal Age Perfect. I have not. It's in Marigold. Thought it'd be pretty with the eye look that I kind of knew we would end up getting, and I also have a new cream. I don't know if it's a lip gloss or a lipstick, but okay, so it's just very peachy. So I'm going to go in with that. Running out of brushes. I know you're shocked. You are shocked by that. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some of this up. If I remember correctly, these are very, very pigmented. So, once again, just keeping it a little bit higher. That's pretty. That's a pretty shade. I like that. It's very, very like spring, healthy. Very pretty. I wish I didn't have to use a ring light, but it's a little tiny bit after 6 in the morning because I do get up at 5 a.m. every day. So, but that's beautiful. Beautiful blush. Gorgeous. Ooh, so pretty. Looks very, very healthy. I like that. I'm gonna be using that a lot more, I think. So for my highlighter, I wanted to get into this metallic palette from Sephora. I've had this for a while. I don't use it often, but it's really, really beautiful shades. And I'm going to be using, I think this shade as a highlighter. We might pop a little tiny bit of this on the cheek. Let's go in and try it. Let's just do a little bit of layering. So I'm going to go in and grab a little bit of this darker berry. It might change the tone a little bit, but I'm just going to go in with a little bit, almost like a blush topper. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah, these are pigmented. I also have the holographic palette. I don't use often either, but once again, just trying to keep it way higher on the face. That way it almost acts as like a contour. That is really, really pretty. Just has a tiny bit of shimmer. It is a metallic palette, so very pretty. I like that. Okay, so for the highlighter, once again, I'm going to go into this shade. There's quite a few shades that you could use as a highlighter depending on your skin tone. I'm just going to go in with this one right here and right here. Staying away from this area because that is where I have most of my texture issues. Wrap it around the brow. Very, very pretty. And I'm just going to do a tiny bit down my nose. So I start like almost between my brows and could just go down. I avoid the tip because once again, I have a lot of texture there. A little bit on the forehead, whatever's left on the brush. And once again, it's just going to give a very skin-like finish without screaming, look at me, I'm wearing highlighter. Just gives it a very skin-like finish. Just going to go in with the St. Ives Face Mist. This is the orange one. It's a really, really nice face mist. This isn't really going to extend the wear time, but it's going to help melt everything together and make everything look a lot more skin-like, which is kind of the goal here, so. Cover the earrings. It's going to help add some moisture. I'm going to let that dry down. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and use some of my favorite brow gel. This is actually a hair gel from Got2b, but it's great in the brows. So, and I have a huge tube of it, and it's just great. So, okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and bend the spoolie a little bit, and I'm just going to be working off the little plastic cover. And just got some, and I'm going to go ahead and brush my brows up. I still like that look. I know that look is out of fashion, but I think it's a good look, especially for someone like me that does not have a ton of brow hair to begin with. So, I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm just... Okay. Look how pretty the skin looks now. Just very, very skin-like. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I'm just going to be using mascara. You know, if you're doing this type of clean girl aesthetic, you could definitely use like a small pair of lashes, outer corner lashes, and it would look really, really pretty. I'm not going to, just because I don't own that many lashes that are like a little tiny. I found this pair that I was thinking about, but I don't think it's going to work for me just because I do feel like they're too big. But yeah, if you just have some outer corner lashes, you could totally do that, and it would look beautiful. I'm going to just be using the Still a Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, and I think I'm just going to be doing top, because I did not put any makeup, like any shadow on my lower lash line. So let me hurry up and do that, and then we'll finish up the look with the lip. Alright, so that is the mascara. I think it looks really, really pretty. I did get some along my lash line, so I'll have to wait for that to dry, but let's go and do the lip. So this is from the brand Joa. I don't use a ton of stuff from them, but I do like the brand. I don't know what this is. It just has the color, which is pixie dust, but I don't know if it is a lip cream, a lip gloss. I don't know, we'll see. But this was 99 cents at my local outlet store. So, okay. Sean's always getting on me for using my teeth. Sometimes that's all I got available to try to get stuff off, you know what I mean? Okay, I think we got it. Okay, there we go, we got it. Okay, but it looks like a really pretty kind of nude shade. No scent, I think it's a gloss, but we'll see. Yeah, it's a gloss, pretty though. That's beautiful. Very, very nice. Very pillowy. It's not sticky, which is nice. But this is the finished Clean Girl Aesthetic makeup. I still feel like it's pretty glam, but in a very natural way. I think the skin looks really, really nice. It's a lot more dewy than I'm usually comfortable with. I like a pretty, like, semi-matte kind of look, but I think it is pretty. I think the skin might be my favorite part. I love the blush. I love the highlighter. I really, really like the eyeshadow quads. I was very, very surprised by those. Like I said, more natural, clean beauty. I'm always like, it's not gonna be very pigmented, but these are very, very pigmented. They are pricey, but if you can find them like on places like BoxyCharm, Ipsy, I guess they're the same now, I would definitely recommend because they are very, very nice. The packaging is nice, so I like it. I really, really like this Marigold blush. I think it's nice, and I really liked the metallic palette. I think the little bit of pop of the blush topper was really, really nice, and then I really like the highlighter shade that I used. But I kind of like this look. It's still pretty. It definitely enhances what you already have. I like that the eye look isn't extreme or anything like that. I do like it. I think it's really, really pretty, and I would definitely do this type of look again. And I think it's going to be really, really pretty for spring. So thumbs up on that. But you go ahead and put the products that I used in the products tab if you're interested. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it, all that jazz. Let me know down below in the comments if you do the Clean Girl makeup. What are your favorite products to use? Love to know down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. I do upload 7 days a week, all about budget beauty. It can be a makeup look like today. It can be a review. It can be skincare, fragrance, home stuff. It really does depend on the day of the week, so make sure that you subscribe. And I appreciate you stopping by. Another video should start autoplaying here in a moment. It might be one of mine, it might be somebody else's, but sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I'll see y'all here in just a sec.